Today we will be testing the inverse Fisher transform of SMI and stochastic RSI. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the inverse Fisher transform of SMI and stochastic RSI. But before we do, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 50 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We have also tested a total of 570 indicators, with 238 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the inverse Fisher transform of SMI and stochastic RSI. Quite a mouthful. And so we have tested these inverse Fisher transforms of this and that on a couple of the other videos. And so again, this one is the of SMI and stochastic RSI. And so the setup on this is there is a background coloration to this indicator, but I don't think we're going to use it in that way. It could be used in combination with the kind of the other components to this, which we might play around with at some point. But to be real honest with you, I think that it might just add a little too much overfitting to this indicator. So what we're going to look for is, first and foremost, the small little triangles. And so right here where my mouse is, there is a small little triangle pointing upwards. Right here you can see, or even right here, you can see a small little triangle pointing downward. And then we have these larger blue triangles here pointing down, pointing up, pointing up. And so what we're going to look for first and foremost is the small little triangle. So once we get a small little triangle that appears, we are looking for then a large blue triangle to appear pointing in the same direction within, I would say, a handful, 5 bars of the small triangle. But in theory, what we are looking for are instances where the small triangle and the large triangle appear really close to each other, or even on the same candle like these. And so when we get the two triangles that are pointing downward, and so of course the small triangle points down, and then we're looking for the blue triangle to also point down. Once we get that blue triangle, we would then go short. On the reverse side, when we get a small triangle pointing upward and then a big blue triangle pointing upward, then we are going to go long. So that's what we're looking for. To go ahead and get on with the testing, see what we can get out of this. Right, so the first signal that we picked up was this one right here. Short signal, you see that we get that little triangle right there, and then the large blue triangle right there, and then you see that price action pushes down really nicely there, getting us to take profit. Then we pick up one over here. Again, you know, I haven't played with this a whole lot, and so just kind of giving a guess on how many bars we should give it before we don't take the blue triangle as a signal. But in this case, like I said, we are doing 5, and so we get the small triangle here, then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th bar right there, 5th candle, we get that big blue triangle. Now this hasn't played out yet, so let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit there, and it looks like possibly got us to take profit. 90 is our stop. Oh, unfortunately, we just barely touched our stop. And so that one would have been a losing trade there. Then we will get another short right here. This looks a little bit better. Maybe you'd have it set up to where the blue triangle bar has to be lower on shorts and higher on longs. I don't know. Anyways, so this is going to be a short right here. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward the testing because things are getting a little long at this point, and we'll pick this up when we're at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. There to there. Let's count this out, see what we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we have 11 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 winners. So that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. This indicator actually did worse than I thought it would. It initially looked like it might do pretty well, but then as things progressed, it didn't work out too well. Now, it is 100% possible that there might be a better way to use this indicator. That's totally fine if you think so, throw it out in the comments. Let's see what you have. We can try it that way and see if we can come up with something better. Again, that is the whole point of this channel, is that we're all working as a team to figure out how to use indicators in specific ways. Unfortunately, the creator of the indicators don't always give us an idea of how they should be used, and so we're kind of left with just playing around with it to see what we can come up with. So for now though, this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.